If you're like most people, then you would gladly die for your family, your friends, or your relationships. And heck, some of you would even die for your careers. But the question that I most wonder is, would you change for them? If to improve, your family needed you to change jobs, move, stop drinking, or sacrifice some of your hobbies, would you do it? If to improve your career meant that you needed to change how you interacted with your team, stop being an overbearing jerk, or admit that you were wrong, would you change? If your marriage meant that you needed to change who you hung out with, how you talked about your spouse, or how much time you spent with them, would you do it? And if to live a better life meant that you needed to change how you ate, how you worked out, how you thought, what you watched, or how you behaved, would you change? Unfortunately, most of us won't. I mean, we would easily die for these things, but to change, well, that requires too much work. That requires too much effort and would require that I take full ownership for my life. And because so few of us consistently do the work to change, our lives struggle. But when you sit back and you truly study the greats, you realize that they are consistently changing. And this doesn't mean that they become pushovers or accommodate others' poor behaviors. Rather, they changed how they interacted with the world. They changed how they communicated. They changed what they accepted. They changed what they allowed. And they changed how they behaved. And because they changed, their lives changed. So if your family isn't where you want it to be, then maybe you need to focus on making it a bigger priority instead of merely talking about it. If your relationship isn't rocking, then maybe you need to focus on communicating more, listening better, and trying to get things right instead of attempting to be right. And if your career isn't thriving, then maybe you need to focus on bringing more initiative, practicing humility, and taking full ownership for your lives instead of casting blame. In the end, greatness is never easy, but it is simple. And when we consistently focus in on doing the work to make ourselves better, our world will start to change right along with us. Be sure to click that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, be a champion today.